Well, here we are. We are at the end of this game here. Nice. All right, Yankees win. We're just waiting for Chris to hop on. It's never easy. It can never be easy. What's going on? What's good, Yankees luck? How you doing? This is wild. It's never easy. I'm here just waiting for Chris right now. I was trying to get everything up by the time we start here, but I wasn't able to get everything like wired up. I literally just got home. Just got home. But what's good, chat? What is good, chat? Spade. I'm playing the Call of Duty beta right after this, though, until my kids come home on Twitch. Oh yeah. So let's see. Who's in the chat right now? Oh, Mr. Greens. What's good, Mr. Greens? How you doing, brother? Adewalk. Why does Wandy always have to make it close, man? I don't know. I mean, Holmes. How about Holmes be good? Noti squad in the house, huh? Notifications. Noti squad in the house. Noti squad in the house. Yankees barely win. They win 2 out of 3. I mean, they lose 2 out of 3, sorry. Jocelyn Cuba. I'm waiting for Chris to get on right now. Holmes is done, bro. I've been saying this for almost a month. I have a feeling that Britton's going to come back and he's going to be closing. Have I not been saying that? I feel like I've been saying that. Chris, we're live. By the way. Si quieres te la saco. We are live. I've been watching so much One Piece, it's not even funny. Go Peace. How you guys doing in the chat? What's good? I can't hear you, Chris, so.
Oh, I wasn't saying anything.
Why not?
I was not diciendo nada.
All right.
Just making a final post here.
Ooh, you are. Wooga, wooga, wooga. All right, let's take a picture real quick. Take a picture real quick.
Final game of the series. Batting numbers down to 11.
Say what up to the chat, Chris.
What's good, chat? We're on YouTube or Twitch?
YouTube.
So YouTube.
Oh, so YouTube?
Batting number down to.
This is episode 250. Is this kind of like a milestone? I feel like every time you get to like a round number. So.
It's not 249?
No, it's 250. Last episode was 249.
Oh, shit. This is a milestone.
That's a little. Not really. I mean, I feel like 300 is the milestone and 200, 300 episodes is a lot. True or not true?
Yeah, we're probably going to get to that next year.
Nah, postseason. Remember, we do that shit after every day, every game. Hopefully, it's a long postseason.
It has to, definitely has to be like 5 games, 7-7.
We can make it.
That's 19. So that will put us at.
There's
16 games left.
We can make it.
I don't know. I don't know if the math is gonna math.
If the math is gonna math, come on, Chris. You know the math's always math.
Well, we do have like off-season pods, but like one a week.
Yeah, we got to figure out if you want to do like a midweek one or if you want to do like a Sunday one.
Sunday to Monday.
There's benefits to both.
There is.
You know. All right, I put the link in the Chizzy.
88. All right, I'm just finishing up this tweet right now.
Should we just start right away? I didn't.
I was like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Too.
Yeah.
Well, you got the link?
I put it up.
All right, hold on. Let me just do that.
You got to move a little bit more to your left. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about there.
That's the old pepper.
I mean, it is the old pepper.
It's never like new pepper.
No, it's used pepper. Okay. Yankees are off tomorrow. Michael K just said that's not true. The Yankees are off tomorrow. Off indeed. All right, should we start now?
Yes.
All right.
Recording in progress.
Hello. How are you doing? What's going on? My name is Joezmcfly, and Chris McFly is also joining me. We're the PinstripeStrong Podcast. Today is September 18th of 2022. This is episode 250 of the PinstripeStrong Podcast. And the Yankees just finished losing a series to the Milwaukee Brewers. And I don't know. We'll see how we feel about this. I hardly watched his games, and I did watch along. I didn't, I've seen all the highlights. I've seen everything. But we'll see how we feel with this series. And now it's a big week. Judge is going for history. Rizzo's back. Clay Holmes is having problems. Some other people in the bullpen are supposed to be coming back as well. Is Clay Holmes the closer? What day do we think that Judge's history, and the history is passing the American League record? And how much do we think he's going to end up with? I don't know. We'll talk about that and more in the PinstripeStrong Podcast.
Let's do it. Sounds bad low.
What?
I can't hear it. Sounds low.
It's not low.
Oh, no, I can't hear it.
You think it's low?
It's not. I'm not in the vibe right now because I can't hear the song.
Okay. All right. No, I got you. Let's try again. All right. Let's try again. PinstripeStrong.
Let's do it.
All right.
There you go.
All right, welcome to the PinstripeStrong Podcast. It is your boy Joezmcfly, and joined here, you guys, the beautiful people in the chat. You guys deserve a round of applause, of course, because you guys are the beautiful people in the chat, of course. Great job. Great job, great job, great job, great job. Love you guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. We are vibing out. It is Sunday. And it is good stuff. And yada, yada, yada. Who is your PinstripeStrong performer?
PinstripeStrong performer of the... No, I'm just kidding. We're just kidding. How you guys doing? How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing good. Actually, just flew in from... I just flew into New York. And boy, are my arms tired.
Ba-da-ba. McFly is not just a name. All right, boy. That was not good at all.
Let's go with it started.
But Joe said he didn't really watch the series. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to live life, yo. Man.
I did watch, but I didn't. I mean, this is like literally the last weekend of summer.
Yeah.
The last weekend of summer. Guys, think about that. It's the last weekend of summer. Don't let the Yankees ruin your summer. Remember, that is like Keith's like saying was made here on the podcast. And
Yes.
We won't. So this weekend I enjoyed my summer. What is the Yankees magic number? Oh, 11?
11. Gardy.
Oh shit, 11.
It's not bad.
Because Toronto lost today, right? Toronto.
Yeah, they let the Orioles come back on them.
Okay. Yeah. So it's like the series meant something, but it kind of didn't. You know, I just feel like the Yankees are going to win the division. I don't think that they'll blow an 11-game lead. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't think that they'll blow a 6-game lead. They don't have any other games with Toronto. Oh, they do. They have 3 games against Toronto.
Yeah, we do.
In Toronto.
Every game is still important. It is.
Just win the series, man. You got Pittsburgh coming up right now. Yankees interleague record is horrible, though.
Yeah, they can't have a 5-game they can have a lead by 5 and lose that, and then lose to the Brewers and lose a series to the Brewers when you're still technically in the hunt. Like,
I mean, the Brewers are a good team. Okay, can we just acknowledge that?
Yeah, they can be. I mean, they weren't killing.
I mean, they're not bums. I mean, they're
not bums. But if you have a 5-point lead, a 5-run lead, excuse me, then you have to figure it out. You can't let these guys come back. Well, excuse me, you can't let Willie Adames come back on you, because that guy's been the offense.
I mean, that's more on the pitching than anything else.
Absolutely.
Oh, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. About that.
I just put it on IG. It's up on Twitter. We are good.
Okay.
Representando on the pod.
Representando on the pod. Representando on the pod. Representando on the pod.
Happy Hispanic Heritage Month.
Happy Hispanic Heritage Month. Happy Hispanic Heritage Month. Happy Hispanic Heritage Month.
Absolutely, man. You didn't ask, but I'll say, because it's usually the follow-up, but I'm doing good.
I did ask. I said, Chris, how you doing? And then you started talking. You went on a tangent talking about Mal.
I don't believe you.
What the hell?
It was good, man. We finally got to see Mr. Mac and Cheese, Jamal's beautiful home. Barbecue, some music. You know what I mean? Had the De Leon tequila on deck. It's a really good tequila, man. It's a really good tequila. I don't mess with vodka anymore, but De Leon tequila by Didi is super dope. And man, it's good to sit here and sit through a game and watch a Yankee win, as opposed to how the first 2 games went. Also, hearing a lot of some of the injured players coming back as well, that made me feel good, and
yes,
a warm, fuzzy feeling in my stomach.
Watching Rizzo come back and hitting behind Judge, look, it just felt right.
It just felt right. He's batting second.
Yeah. Now we just need a DJ, and we just need at the DJ, if we could get a nice little baiter.
Nice little baiter.
Nice little baiter.
Well, I mean, I guess we could go into the news from there. Bader is slated to come back Tuesday.
Oh, I'll be there for that game because I'm trying to watch history.
I thought that was a gun. That guy, the way you just.
What is? Oh no, this is like an air.
That look like the GoldenEye, the Nintendo 64 gun. Also, Severino is set to come back Wednesday. I think they have his pitching limit to 65, but he is set to come back.
65?
65 pitches.
Really?
65 pitches.
It's kind of strange because I felt I thought that they've been building him up all this time. How many pitches did he have in his last start? Do you know that?
I did not know. If anybody knows in
I'll
the
look it
chat,
up.
please
I'll
let
look
us
it up.
know.
I'll
But
look it up.
that's what I've seen like on the update. I'm like, hey, 65 pitches. This is what Pete Caldera said. Luis Severino on track to return to rotation Wednesday versus Pittsburgh, 65 pitch range. So is there a range? If he's high, let's see. Hopefully. And Montas,
Do you want Severino stats?
I do.
Okay, so Severino stats: 10.1 innings pitched across Tampa, Somerset, and Scranton.
Somerset.
So he had 2 in his first, 4 in his second, 4 and a third in his third. Had a 3.48 ERA. I mean, we don't really care about results, right? But
I do. I mean, I don't want to see him get rocked.
I mean, I don't.
You
If you're rehabbing, then you're just working on stuff to come back. Like you're not.
No, I know, but I also want to see like him.
He wasn't walking. He only had 1 walk, so it's
that's
not
good
bad in those 10 innings. But I don't have a problem with any of this stuff.
Yeah, I don't. But I also don't want to see him get rocked either. Like from AAA or
he
double.
didn't get rocked. You didn't. Get rocked.
No, because you said results don't matter, and yes, they in terms of what they're trying to do and work on stuff, it doesn't. But I still want to see a nice line. You know, what I mean, like 4 innings. 1 run, 2 runs, 5 Ks. Shit like that. What else? Oh yeah, so Montas went to get an MRI. I don't know if they mentioned like the results, but Boone said it could lead to IL stint for Montas. It's funny because during the game or after the game, the first game, I put in our PinstripeStrong chat. Could he be hurt? Could he still be hurt? And apparently he felt an impingement in his shoulder when he woke up. Not as bad as the shoulder issue from earlier this season. They say he had a trouble staying loose in the game. And he's optimistic that he can make a next start. So
Chris, I don't know how we can justify a postseason start for Monta. I'm being very serious.
Absolutely.
When you got Herman, who's been pitching well, Severino's coming back, how do we, acquired or not at the deadline, that's Cashman's issue, how do we justify giving him a postseason start if he has not yet showed that he can be able to do it yet? I mean, I don't know. I mean, Joey was talking about like, oh, the Yankees have brought up his percentage use of his splitter a little bit more. Obviously, it has not been working because his ERA as a Yankee is over, 6?
Let me see. His ERA as a Yankee, I don't have that. I think Joey could get that for us.
I could get it if you want me to. Let me
see. Yeah, please.
His exact. Let's talk in exact numbers here, right? I'm gonna get that today. All right, Frankie Montas as the New York Yankee, bro. In 39 2/3 innings, he's got a 6.35 ERA.
Not good.
He's allowed 6 homers. Meanwhile, when he was in Oakland, he allowed a total of 12 homers in 104 innings. So something's off. Something's off.
Could this be a case of the Yankees just trying to, once again, trying to change?
Trying to invent the wheel, reinvent the wheel?
Reinvent the wheel. It just feels that way.
I don't know.
And it's like they're trying to do way too much. And it could be a reason why he said he woke up like that. But don't the splitter put like a lot of pressure on the arm?
I mean, that's his pitch, though.
Yeah.
But he was acquired with shoulder issues,
Right. And you trade a perfectly healthy Monty. But that's old news, I guess.
He's supposed to be an upgrade. But
yeah.
Obviously the guy to get was supposed to be, Castillo, who's looking great every day that I see him.
They really wanted Volpe, but the Yankees didn't want to give up Volpe, and Seattle was like, fuck it. Well, let's see. But yeah, they definitely should have done something, figure it out, get Castillo if you were really serious about going on a deep run in the postseason. But with that being said, the other gentleman that they got for via trade with the Cubs, he began a rehab assignment. That's Scott Efros. 1 inning, 3 hits, 2 runs, a home run, no walks, no Ks, and that was today. Real quick here, Albert Abreu commenced a rehab assignment with AA. And so far, that's what we got for the news. If anybody heard something else, let us know in the chat.
Let us know in the chat. Let us know in the chat. Hey.
Now it's time for 3 Up, 3 Down.
3 up, 3 down. Let's go ahead and let's talk about 3 up, 3 down, where we go ahead and discuss 3 good things that happen in this series and also 3 bad things that happen in this series. Things that we look forward to and whatnot, and it is what it is. So we're going to go ahead and discuss that, and we're going to be as impartial as possible, okay? But keep in mind that you can have your own 3 up, 3 down at the same time, so think along with us. Do you feel the same way? All right.
The first up I want to go with is Judge is a beast.
Judge is a beast.
That's my first up.
Hit another 2 homers today, on track for 65 homers. Not only that, but Judge is also in competition for the batting title. He's actually like one. Well, he's
1 or 2 points from Luis Arias.
0.001 of a point to tie for the, tie Arias, which at first for a little while, it looked like that wasn't even like a thought, Chargers batting like 290, like, or 295 or 300 or 305 or I hate 307, 308, 310, 311, 12,
311,
13. Yeah. He was at 314 today. I'm like, oh, wow. And then 315. And then after that last double, 316. So as of the time of this recording, Judge's 316.
He's right there with, I think, is Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts, who's ahead of him. James Smythe said that there's like an extra percentage point that puts him up. Let me see what's the James Smythe tweet.
That puts who up? Bogaerts?
No. Bogaerts is still in second place. And Judge is still in
rack up the decimals.
Yeah, so you can't, there's no rounding up, they give by exact numbers. So here we go. Judge is up to 316, but he's still in third. Arias is at 317. And Bogaerts leads Judge. This is his batting average, 0.3164 to Aaron Judge's 0.3162. Hey.
Some more Judge updates here. Bob Nightingale, he said in the Yankees' first 81 games, Aaron Judge 29 home runs in 299 at bats, one home run every 10.3 at bats. In the Yankees' 65 games in the second half of the season, 30 home runs, 225 at-bats, 1 home run every 7.5 at-bats. He's just a beast, man.
Yeah, he's a beast.
My second up, the return of Rizzo. My man was on a mission.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that in the future, the 3 up, 3 down, we should do it like this? Like 1 up and then 1 down and then 1 up and then, or second up, second down. Third up, third down. Like positive, negative, positive, negative, positive.
Next season, we'll put it through. We'll put it to a vote with the chat. I want you to agree with me, yo.
Fucking hate talking.
I don't know, because we have our little saying. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought there was some wrestling update right there that was important. But so the return of Rizzo, my guy had a home run. I think he went 3 for 4. A healthy Rizzo in the lineup, especially when the Yankees could be like, right-handed heavy. They're doing their thing right now. So
yep.
What do you think about that? Sure.
I guess. I mean, sure. I'm still kind of upset that he didn't want to play. All right, anyway, so yeah, it's good. I mean,
You are you?
yeah, I'm fine.
You know what? Let's get off live real quick.
He start fighting and shit.
No, but yeah, man, Rizzo looked good. That's definitely what you love to see.
It's nice having him back there. You know, we talked about it a little bit. Like, I'm like, man, it's so nice watching a lefty right behind Judge and give him some protection where it's like, you know, he could be able to hit. Damn, Judge in his 9-game hitting streak is hitting .528, 4 homers and 9 RBIs.
And from the leadoff spot.
That's crazy. I mean, at that point, Boone is like, well, I'm at a loss for words. What can I say at this time? Remember when I was 9?
Remember we were up 9?
Yeah.
And the final up is, you know, the Yankees are going off in the last game, salvaging the last game of the series, and going off for 12 runs. You know, I'll give them a collective up with Hicks also adding his 2 cents there, so that's dope.
Pitching had a bad series, huh?
They really did.
I think that's the first down.
Yeah, pitching is a down for sure.
The pitching had a bad series. Like
Tyone, Montas, Cole.
Who had the worst game?
I think Montas.
When we were losing yesterday's game, I tweeted out, should have won yesterday.
Should have won yesterday. Let me take a look real quick. Montas, yeah, my guy, he even got out the 4th. 3 1/3, 4 runs.
I mean, he got hurt. He also got hurt 4 walks. Though.
Yeah, he got 4 walks.
Pitching had a terrible series. Holmes had a terrible series.
Yeah, Tyone went another 4 runs as well. They all gave up 4 runs. Cole too.
It's crazy how long a baseball season is, Chris. Holmes had a .49 ERA.
Mm-hmm.
Was looking like the second coming. And now you don't even want to see him in the freaking, how much was the Yankees up? 6-run game.
Wandy like had the bases loaded.
I mean, still.
Like Wandy loaded the bases, which he did horrible. He didn't record an out. And then Holmes obviously had to clean it up. The simple fact that he only gave up 2 runs, that's a miracle. There was no outs. Got to take the bad with the good. And I like that Boone, like he was, because it looked like he faced 3 hitters, so he had a chance to take him out. He was like, nah, I'm going to leave him in. And, you know, he shut it down after that.
What's another bad thing?
The starting, that was another bad thing there.
We said the pitching altogether.
Yeah.
Running
scoring position as well, but before today, the running scoring position was horrible because they couldn't really do much.
So Peraza's probably gonna get sent down, right? Like
he has to. He's not playing. It's like, bro.
I mean, that's like a down for me. Like you bringing up the kid, like he's an exciting player to me. He plays shortstop well, and you don't. It's ironic because in that first game, IKF had an error as well. IKF is the shortstop, and I guess IKF, because of what he's done recently with the bat, doesn't warrant a benching per se, but like he's like doing enough to like.
That's how I feel. Like he's passing those the state tests. Like he's just getting by with like a 65.
Yeah, with a 65. Nah, 70. A 70. So it looks even better. Like if you're in the 60s, it's like, oh man. But if you get to 70, it's like, okay, well you did.
Shit. No man, you're improving.
72 and shit. It's like
you're improving.
You know what? You kind of killing it right now. You got 72 and your state exams, your regions and shit. Like,
what shit you doing? You know what I mean? You didn't do all your homework, but
the ones you did.
The ones you did, and you're handing in your assignments. Like, well, when it's starting to get hot, you know what I mean? Like
Listen.
it's spring going to, like May, June, and it's like, oh shit, I got to start, doing my thing.
When
and
you're like
just
trying to
passed
give
it.
a grade to a student, probably. I'm not a teacher or anything, but I'm just kind of thinking. This is how I kind of thought about teachers. They're like trying to think about like, man, this student's like, he just doesn't know the stuff. And then you just start thinking about them and be like, man, he always comes to class on time. He's always here early.
Sitting in front of the class.
Feels like he's putting in the work. He's participating. Even though the answers are wrong, he's participating. I think so. Sometimes he stays later to like help me out with certain stuff or ask extra questions to understand the material. So what do you mean by Napoleons and shit? Like what was Napoleons doing? Like how short was he? It's like it has nothing to, he's asking questions that has nothing to do with the source material, but it feels like he's engaged.
He is engaged.
You know what?
He got his.
I'm gonna pass him.
And that's IKF.
IKF in his last 15 games is batting .291. He's got the 2 homers in his last 15 games, 16 hits, 55 at bats, 10 runs scored, 5 stolen bases, 6 walks.
No, you know what I mean?
Nice little 72, 75 right there. You passing, boy.
I think they're just waiting for like some of the guys to get. They're probably going to send Peraza down when Bader comes back officially. Sevy probably send down Weiser. We had that conversation a bit in the last pod, so that's probably what they're going to do.
Albert Abreu started a rehab.
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier with the news with Albert Abreu and Efros. And the last down. What will be the last down? I would say that Montas trade. Bro, I could give it a down. It's been a failure, Cashman. Up to now, it's been a failure.
Yo, how about they get bats in game 2?
Horrible, B.
The Yankees are really taking it's like, oh, that's a strike? Oh, swinging at the next one no matter what. It's like, can we just take a pitch? Maybe? I don't know, make them work a little bit? Yankees lost the series, and it just felt like, dead offense again. But, Rizzo coming back. See, this is like the fool's gold part of it, right? Like, because he comes back and then, he's coming back. And it's like, okay, I feel good about that. It's like that series that the Yankees won when, who was it that came back? No, the Yankees lost the series, but then they ended up winning the last game of the series. I think Giancarlo came back or something like that. And it just felt like, okay, well, Giancarlo came back. The offense looks different. We won that game, So I feel like it kind of feels like that today.
It could be. I mean, if you're gonna, lose the series, I'd rather go, the go away game, be a win. Like if you're gonna lose a series, I'd rather win the last game, go into the next series with a win. But I'd rather win series, preferably.
If you're the Yankees, how many games are left in the season? 16?
I think it's 16. Correct me if let me see.
Guys,
Milwaukee.
Win 11 games. 11 games and you could chill.
15, I think.
Like chill. Win 11 and you chill. You know what I mean? You have 2 against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, 16 games because we have a doubleheader with Texas. 16 games.
Yeah. So look. You got 2 against Pittsburgh, 4 against the Red Sox?
At home.
And this is all at home. Try to wrap it up this homestand. How about that? And this is not 11 games, this homestand. This is what is this? 6 games. And then you go to Toronto. Try to see if you can, I don't know who Toronto's facing, but try to see if you can wrap it up, bro. Like,
damn, we're going to Texas for 4, B?
Yeah, but make that series mean nothing.
Yeah, make that series mean
go
nothing.
Go over there, make Judge be the manager and weird shit that Joe Torre used to do.
That's the goal. Make that Texas series mean nothing. That's the goal.
Look at this. Toronto has 2 against Philly in Philadelphia.
And they're like in the playoff
and then
too.
4 against the Rays.
Ooh.
Guys, let's wrap it up
Let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up this homestand. All right? And we don't have to worry about anything else. Once you wrap it up and you wrap up, you know, home field for, as a second one, that's it. That's it.
That's it.
Lock it in.
Did you hear about the Hicks quote?
I heard about the Hicks quote.
The New York Post. I do have it here if you want.
Go ahead, read it.
All right, real quick. I expect Bader to come in and start playing every day as he should. This was Saturday. He got traded here to help us win. We need him to be himself to win a World Series. When I get opportunities, I try to make the most of them. But it's extremely hard when I play a game and then I'm off for 3 days and now there's another outfielder out there. He was asked if he can make it work in New York. He said, I don't know. The Yankees are going to have to make a decision and I'll wait for whatever happens. Is not really my call. This sounds like Gallo. As of right now, I feel the more I play, the better I'm going to play. That's not what's going on right now. Things are tough in New York. I don't have an answer. If they feel this isn't the right fit for me, that's their call. If I do go to another team, I know I can't help them win.
What are your first thoughts on this, Chris?
He's Gallo. It sounds like Gallo. I think that what's funny about that is that us fans feel the opposite. We feel like he has a long-ass leash. He had a long-ass leash. You know what I mean? Like he was really ass for a long time. And then he found a little resurgence. And then he just fell back down again. He has been hitting. He had a homer today, which we'll get into. But
what game is this today?
Game, 16 games left. So this is what, game 146? Or 145?
80. Yeah. The Yankees are 88 and 58, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is game 146.
Okay.
Hicks has played in 120 of 146 games. And you're telling me you're not playing? You played, Pop. You played. You started as a starting center fielder. You've had opportunity. You have. You and Gallo. Gallo got mad opportunity too.
That's why I don't understand.
It's like, I get what he's saying though. Because, and maybe that's more recent. Like, I did well and I'm going to sit for the next 3 days. But that wasn't like that in the beginning of the year. And maybe the Yankees sometimes do bench you after you've played well. Be like, let me give him a double day off or whatever. But that wasn't all year. That wasn't all year. Pop, you've had 357 at-bats. Let's not act like you didn't get opportunity. You hit 216 this year. You lose me, bro. Like, you got a 635 OPS. I'm not saying you didn't want to do good. I think you did want to do good, and you put a lot of pressure on yourself with a lot of different other stuff as well. Sometimes you took your bad at bats into the field, and then that ended up you get booed and shit like that, and it wasn't good. You've only had 7 homers.
He lost me. Yeah, he lost me with the whole thing. I mean, the simple fact that the Yankees had to trade one of their 5 starters, and Monty, homegrown player, to get a center fielder because you couldn't do your shit, that should tell you what's up.
They named you the starting center fielder opening day.
Like, what are we talking about?
And then they had to move you off of center field and play Judge there, where they didn't want to do that because you weren't as good defensively, metric wise, as how you were in the past. So what is, and then it got to the point, you've got an opportunity. The Yankees had to go out there. They got not one, they got 2 outfielders. They got Benintendi,
right,
which you could play left field, right? And they felt the need that they also had to get Bader. They had to get 2 outfielders. Come on, Hicks. Like,
sometimes, You could point a finger, but you got four pointing back at you.
Yeah, I mean, and don't get me wrong. I think he said also in that interview that, Gallo's playing well, and it's because his manager wants him to play or whatever it is. Look, listen. First of all, the Dodgers are like some mojo stuff going on. That's number one.
Yeah.
Maybe a change of scenery for you would work, right? But let's not act like Gallo's gangbusters right now. I mean, Gallo with the Yankees hit 159. Gallo with the Dodgers hit 170. So, what are we talking about here? Okay,
it's the beard.
Yeah, Gallo with the Yankees has a 621 OPS this year. Gallo with the Dodgers has a 686 OPS. What are we talking about here? He's actually getting on base less with the Dodgers. It may not seem like that, right?
No, because they're so quick to post a home run.
Yeah, because he does, his power numbers are higher. He's up to 5 home runs, yes. But let's not kid ourselves to say that, Gallo, great year. No, he's not. He's not. He's that kind of like how he is now. But he's happy. He could be himself. He's looking like a Chippendales dancer sometimes, some days. Good for Gallo. I'm happy he's happy. But he's still the same player, guys.
Great for Mance. Great.
Yes.
Great for him.
In 32 games, Gallo has struck out 39 times still. Whatever.
Try to figure it out, Hicks, because you hit a home run today.
That's good. I want him to do well.
We've as much as we get at you is because we know if you're right, and I feel like we would keep repeating this shit, but like we know if when you're right, it benefits the lineup, benefits the offense. So stop with that shit and just play your game. Let's get into this series. Yankees go into Milwaukee after sweeping the Red Sox.
Yep.
Good mojo. They get a lead, and they lose it.
Tyone
Montas.
Montas. When we were choosing PinstripeStrong, the pitcher performer of the series, why is it that me and Chris felt like we don't want to choose you? It shouldn't be like that.
It shouldn't be that way.
We didn't choose you. And thank God for that. I mean, nobody pitched really well.
Nobody really.
But at the end of the day, and maybe he's hurt. Maybe this is the reason why or whatever it is. But we talked about it earlier. We cannot justify you getting a postseason start, Pop. The Yankees, who haven't been scoring that much, spot you on the road against the Brewers. A 3-0 lead in the first inning. And then they give you a 5-0 lead after 2. And you give that up? And you can't even make it past the 4th inning to start a series? What's going on? Donaldson had sac fly. Donaldson had a good series, in my opinion. Donaldson had a sac fly, brought in Judge. IKF had an RBI single, making it 2-0. And then Marwin had a single, an RBI single, making it 3-0. Right? Oh, shit. Okay. Top of the second, Donaldson. I feel like I'm saying his name a lot. Donaldson. He grounds out into a force out to Willie Adames. That's another name that you'll hear. And then that brings in one, and then there's an error by whatever it is, and then that brings in another run. Whatever. It's 5-0.
Yeah, it was like a throw to first with Donaldson, and then it got away from the first baseman. 2 runs scored.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was that whole thing.
Bro,
it was like a force out. It was a force out.
That second inning, he was like, and then he gets to the, all right, well, you guys gave me enough support.
Let me give it back.
I want to give it back. Bro, for you to give up he gave up, what was it? He gave up a 3-run homer to Willie Adames. Right? Not that I'm saying that he's a bum. He's not a bum. Willie Adames is a 3-run homer. All right, fine. We still got a 2-run lead. Willie Adames comes again. Hits a grounds rule double, making it 5-4. Shit, okay. Then Roddy Tellez with a sac fly. You're out the game. You're gone. 5-5. It's a tie game, bro. That to me, I said, you know what? I was looking at my phone as it was updating. Like, you know how when you're out and you look at your phone and then you're like, okay, if you're not actively watching the game, but you look at it and then you see an update, and then you look at it again and you see an update again, and then you're like, you know what? I'm not doing this tonight.
It's 6-5, and it's like, oh my God.
I'm not doing this tonight.
At all. Now the Yankees did try to fight back because, Donaldson's tried to do it. Try to do it himself here. He hit the homer in the ninth to tie it.
Good night for Donaldson.
Yeah, very good night for Donaldson. Now also Boone was thrown out, arguing the strike call on Andujar.
I heard the strike zone was moving around on both guys.
The strike zone
really
was
bad.
like, it was tight. It was OD tight. But there was, that sixth run, it was actually in the eighth. It was a ball hit to IKF, and he did not field it cleanly. Some people were saying, well, even if he did field the ball cleanly, he wasn't going to get nobody out. There was a runner running to second. I think he would have gotten the runner out second, maybe not to first. But that run scored 6-5. Donaldson ties it. And then the rookie, I think he's a rookie, Mitchell, he comes up versus Holmes. And every time Holmes I've been tweeting, like, every time Holmes comes up, it's never a clean inning. It hasn't been a clean inning in a while, B. And that man did what he had to do. He hit it back. I think he hit it up the middle. Brewers win. Not good.
Brewers win, not good.
So Yankees were 2-11 running scoring position. They left 11 on base. They had chances to take the lead. They did not. And that's what happens when you play that way. You lose the game.
But at the end of the day, you had a 5-0 lead.
You had a 5-0 lead.
You should have, and yeah, you should have added more, but your pitching staff should do a better job overall.
To hold it.
Hold the door.
Hold the door, and they did not. They did come in, the second game, Yankees lose 7-6. The second game, this is Saturday. I was at a barbecue, but I was still looking at the game.
Oh, you were doing what I was doing the day before. Just looking at
it was a little different because I had to post certain things and things like that on the socials. So I had to keep up with as much with the game as possible.
Okay.
Which ended up being the whole game anyway. They lose 4-1 because the offense didn't do shit, except for Donaldson.
Donaldson? First of all, there's two names you heard all series, okay? Adames, Donaldson. Okay?
So far.
All series.
The third game is going to be more fun, obviously. But there was two very nice plays, one by Donaldson. And one by
he did have a nice play.
Absolutely. Weird thing that happened here. Marwin was batting, and the catcher was going to throw the ball back to the pitcher, hit him in the face. That was random.
Let me get the debut of Cabrera. Whatever. Put me wherever. I don't. You know what I mean? Put him at first base, and he looked good. He looked kind of good. Is there anywhere that he just doesn't look good?
See, but this is why his name is amazing. Because where's Waldo? Oh, he's at first. Oh, he's at second. Oh, he's at short. Right. Now they're trying him in left because, Bader's coming. So now they're going to try him in left. You see what you're doing, Hicks? And you want to talk about, but, they don't want to. Bro, they got this rookie playing everywhere, and he's making it happen.
A successful person once told me, it's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. If you told Cabrera,
beautiful,
hey, tomorrow I need a catcher, a backup catcher. You ever did it? Well, I never did it, papi, pero I do it. You know what I
mean? I'll do it, papi.
I just want playing time. And this is why I like when teams bring up kids, because they're hungry, because they want to stay here. The reason why they energize vets is because sometimes vets like can fall into like a status quo. You know, like think about it for yourselves, guys. Like you had a job. When you first start a job, you always got like this whole this energy. Oh, you're going to a new place to work. Then when you're there a little while, bro, it's kind of like, coming in late from break, and lunch and shit. You trying to take days off. You wake up like, bro, when you first start a job, you waking up no alarm clock. Like it's a little exciting. You're getting there for the first time. Oh, I got to make a good impression. Can't be late. You wake up with your body wakes up by itself. When you've been there a couple of years, you might wake. I had one time at my old job, I woke up at 12 in the afternoon. I started at 9.
Bro, man.
It was crazy. Sometimes it's comfortable. Sometimes
that's Hicks right now. He's getting there late to the practice.
Yeah, I'm not saying
batting practice. No, I'm just kidding. Hicks not doing that.
Hicks puts in his work.
But it is true. Like you go into a new place of employ, your eyes are are wider. It's like, oh man, everything just feels good. You start, you're filling out the bank, bank information. Oh shit, I'm gonna get paid. You know what I mean? And Oswaldo right now, he's just, bro, give me whatever glove. I want all gloves. Give me all the gloves, baby. Let me see. Game. Yeah, so Adames is another 3-run shot. It's like 3-run homers. Like Milwaukee loves hitting 3-run homers. I mean, they're supposed to win you games, and they won the first 2.
3-run homers will win you baseball games.
Absolutely. And Donaldson was like, "Oh, where you got a 3-run homer? Let me do one. I'm gonna give you a homer.
Yeah.
And at that point, it was 3-1. Yelich hit an RBI double.
Yeah.
Not really much. Not much happened.
Yankees would do nothing the next 4 innings.
Not much happened after that.
Like nothing. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7th. Judge walked. Then after that, there was a second strikeout, then double play from Glaber.
Mm-hmm.
It was just straight 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Top of the 9th, ground out, 2 strikeouts, game's over.
Game was definitely over. Some good things that happened besides the Donaldson homer. Weiser pitch a clean inning. Chapman, the return of Chapman. The return of Chapman. He was this is his first appearance. Chapman, he pitched a clean inning as well. 1 walk, strikeout, and Marinaccio.
As soon as he came in, he just on 4 balls. I was like, what the hell?
Horrible. Marinaccio, who he's been a little shaky. He had a clean inning.
He looked good.
Well, he had a walk, but 3 strikeouts.
3 Ks. That's what I'm saying.
3 Ks. So that's the positive here. And Yankees lose 4-1.
Yankees lose 4-1. Then we go to Sunday, which is today. This is a much better game for the Yanks, for our Yanks. Cabrera had himself a good day. Judge had himself a good day. Rizzo's back in the lineup. He had himself a good day. Looking up and down the if you look at the box score, Judge went 4 for 5, and he would have been 5 for 5 if it wasn't for like a really great play that they made off of him. But he still went 4 for 5.
Oh yeah, that first
yeah,
one. 4 for Tyrone.
Exactly. 4 for 5 with 4 RBI, had a walk as well, 3 runs scored. What a great day at the office from Judge. I was laughing because Boone was on the Michael K show, right? I think it was on Friday or whatever. And then he's like, I don't know, man. I gotta stop myself from taking Judge for granted. Like sometimes he'll have like 1 hit and like 3 walks, and I'm like, I'll go by him and I'll be like, I don't know. It felt like you didn't have a good day today. He said, I don't know. It just felt like you didn't have a good day today. Like,
trash, yo. Trash, my God.
He's like, I don't know, Skip. They got a pitch to me. Like, I don't know. It just feels like you got a bad day.
I do want to correct myself. I said Rizzo was 3 for 4. He was 3 for 6.
Yeah, he was 3 for 6, 2 runs scored, RBI, had the homer
back to back. with Judge.
Belly to belly.
Belly. Torres, he was trash. 1 for 4. No, I'm just kidding. Torres he's been on fire, B. He's been on fire.
I think he's been good.
Yeah, he had a walk today too. Yep. Donaldson 1 for 4.
A lot of Donaldson in this.
A lot of Donaldson. Cabrera was a triple shot from the cycle. My guy with a homer 2. Kiner for left for 1 for 5. Higgy had 2 RBI single.
Big ones.
And then Hicks. It looked like everybody every day. It looked like every day. Everybody had a good game, man. Stan, not really. He did score a run.
He did. He brought in a big RBI though.
Yeah, he did.
You know that was a big RBI.
That was big.
I will say that Cabrera hitting that 420-foot shot. Oh my God, I didn't know you had that in you.
I just like that it was 420.
Straight center. Like, I didn't know he had that. Like, I knew, okay, he could pull, a couple into the, maybe short porch area, right center field, maybe sometimes 4. I didn't think he had 420 in him.
I just like that is not expected because of how he looks. Because he probably like solid muscle, or maybe just like solid because he looks smaller. Obviously, he's thinner. It's like Ichiro.
He did ask me I'm going to send him and a couple of the other guys some of the Representando shirts and also the Cultura Raza and
is a Cultura Raza. I know baseball's in there.
I think that's the last one.
Orgullo.
Yeah, Orgullo. Y Raza.
So,
baseball.
A little quick ad here, man, for Hispanic Heritage Month, Jomboy Media and Pinstripe Strong. We got together to come out with some dope merch to show to represent our culture, raza, and our pride.
Definitely
for sure. So we have, we're showing love to all different, Latin countries, obviously.
Yep.
And also there's, some more, I don't know if, I'll talk to Joe, but I think there's some more coming out, show love to some of the legends as well. But it's a Jomboy Media shop. Definitely go represent. And, all the proceeds go to the Dream Foundation.
Yes. Who actually, they were actually the ones that actually founded Harlem RBI. So
awesome.
Yeah. So you already know. So guys, hop on there, representando mi gente, de lo mío, mi gente.
De lo mío.
Yes. Hop on that.
For sure.
Shout out to JomboyMedia.com.
Absolutely. And also, it's the fall's coming. Get your hoodies, your Pinstripe Strong hoodies. Get that. Got some beanies in there too, because winter's coming. Judge. There's a lot of homers in this game. Judge hit 2, 58 and 59. He didn't hit a homer in the first 2 games, so he wanted to leave the Milwaukee faithful with that.
59 was really impressive.
Very impressive.
He's at 59 homers. He's 1 from tying Roof, and he's 2 from tying
Roger Maris.
He's 3 from having the American League lead. When do we think that he'll do each of these?
He's definitely gonna hit 1 home run, at least at minimum 1 home run in the short series, because it is the Pittsburgh
Pirates
at home. It's only right that he breaks it versus the Red Sox.
Oh, only right that he breaks his versus the Red Sox. That
is
only
true. Right, my guy.
I can
watch
see him
fly with the McFly.
I can see him, and I'm going to these games. So
you're going to.
I'm like not streaming that. I need to go there. I need to be there to see that.
And Joezmcfly catches 62. Another guy on the hunt right now to break his own home run. Season career home run in a season is Rizzo, man. He hit 31. His career high is 32.
Yeah.
He has 16 games to break that. So that'll be dope to watch. Rizzo had a chance to hit 40. I mean, let's see. I mean, maybe not 40, maybe 35.
Yeah, if he didn't get hurt,
and
he wasn't out, I think he would have hit 40, which is my prediction for him in this year. but he did, and he missed time. So I don't think
Yeah.
unless he goes on a bench, which he could do
I
at
mean,
Yankee Stadium, maybe. You want to talk about Cold Start real quick?
What?
Cold Start.
Let's go through Cole starts. Cole, he hasn't been all sharp for some time. What was that? Was it against the Rays? It was a start that it like something happened, and he just hasn't been right since. Because he's all about habits and he has his thing and routine and all of that. I try to figure out the start. What?
You said something happened.
It was like a delay.
His last start, well, this start he went 5 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs.
He hasn't been right since.
And then Boston, he was in Boston, had 6 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs.
Prior to that, what was the game before that?
The game before that was Minnesota, and that was
Minnesota
6 2/3, 5 hits, 1 run, 14 strikeouts.
So it was probably like that, yeah.
I don't know. Before that, he had 7 innings. Before that, 7 innings and a third.
Yeah, he went on a good run, and then I think it's
the Red Sox. If you're talking about something that happened, maybe the Red Sox, because against Minnesota, it felt like no contest.
Yeah, I think it was the Red Sox, and then again here, 4 runs, 8 Ks. It's just the home runs, man. It's been killing. The home run's been killing that dude's career as a Yankee.
He's given up a lot of homers this year.
Yeah.
I mean, this might be the most in his career. Well, he's trending for the most in his career. His career high is 31 back in 2017 with Pittsburgh. And then he's at 29 right now. He had 29 against, with the Astros. But I mean, he's got a couple of more starts left.
Yeah, he does.
One of them is against the Red Sox, who love hitting against them, especially. Well, they're not going to be in Fenway; they're going to be in Yankee Stadium, but still.
Yeah, they're going to be in Yankee Stadium. He has 236 strikeouts in the season so far. So that's dope.
Yeah.
Schmidt came in. He did give up 2 runs, 4 Ks. He did leave because the ball hit him
in the foot. Yeah, but I think he's okay.
Yeah, he walked off on his own. So that's good. Loizaga came in, did what he had to do. Let me see here. Peralta obviously didn't get it. He didn't get an out at all.
Because he can't pitch in these situations. A blowout, Wandy? Wandy wants, you know how Wandy, we talked about this, Chris.
Yes.
Wandy likes to live dangerous. He's like Chuck Norris.
He should have left him in there. Bases loaded.
He's the guy that you bring him in. You should have brought Wandy in with the bases loaded. Then he's like, all right, now you got me. Like he gets out there, he's like, I want my heart pumping. Right now, I'm too like chill.
Wandy facts. For sure. And they took him out. Holmes came in, gave up 2, but now
had a walk, and he gave up that double as soon as he came in, and whatever, man. I hope,
Holmes got to get right.
Shout out to this Sunday. All New York teams won. The Mets, Yankees, Jets, and Giants all won today. First time that has happened since September 27 of 2009.
Hey. That was a good year, too.
That sounds like a good omen.
That was a very good year. That's definitely good there. Yankees do win 12-8. Holmes locks it down in the end there. That whole thing that happened doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
In the end.
I mean, it does, because we currently don't really have a closer right now.
Well, yeah. But I think that's the fact, like I said, the fact that Boone left him out there after he faced 3 hitters and he got he shut it down, got the win. I think that could help him, that could build some confidence and see what happens coming back home.
Yeah.
Because we need we need somebody to close. Being like, I don't know, Is it going to be Chapman? Is it going to be Loizaga? Is it going to be Holmes? Is it going to be Britton? I don't know if Britton's going to have enough time to try to get into that closer role. Or maybe because he has closed before, he could do what he got to do.
It's going to be somebody.
It's going to be somebody. Are you that somebody? Yankees lose the series but salvage the final game. They come back home. Off day tomorrow. It's time for awards.
PinstripeStrong Awards. We are chilling right now. We're going to be giving out these awards. There's some good awards to give out, some bad awards to give out, and you already know we're trying to vibe out with the trophies. All right.
Trophies. We are away. But let's go with, start with pick to click.
We got the pick to clicks. Who are the pick to clicks?
PinstripeStrong Performer and pick to click. Picture Performer and pick to click.
It's the pick to click. It's the pick to click. You the pick to click. You let the pick to click. Pick to click? You got the pick to click.
So Joe got Tyone and Judge. I had Cole and Stan. I mean, you won Judge. I mean,
my God. We got to talk about Tyone and Cole. I think Tyone won. I think I swept.
No, you didn't.
Chris.
I don't think you did.
Cole went 5 innings, 4 hits, 4 earned.
Yeah, and Tyone had 4 earned too. 5 innings.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, 5. He gave up 4 earned, 5 innings, 4 Ks to Cole's 8 Ks. Now, Cole did give up 2 homers. Tyone gave up 1 homer, and both 3-run bombs.
I don't know. I don't know who to pick there. I think we got to give it to the guy that won the game. So you got to give it to Cole.
Yeah, he did win the game.
He got a W today? He did. So we'll go ahead and we'll give it to Cole. But not by much. If it would have been flip-flopped and it would have been Tyone on Sunday, Tyone would have won.
Yeah, but he got the win. And it's a split. A split. Banana split. Now, who's your PinstripeStrong Performer of the series? I mean, there's one man.
It's kind of hard not to pick this guy. There are other people.
Judge is a tribal chief.
Yeah, there are other people, but there are also other awards. It's going to be Aaron Judge. Because we're not here to talk to you about, remember how Keith used to be like, we can't give it to Cole all the time for or we can't give it to Judge all the time. You know, I'm like, yes, you fucking can, bro. Like the same, we're not here to take away awards. It's about who performed in the series. Judge performed in the series. He went 7 for 12 with 5 runs scored and 2 homers and 4 ribeyes and 3 walks and, you know, only 2 strikeouts. And he's chasing a batting crown. He's, you know, obviously got the silver slugger. He's leading in every single offensive category. He's trying to do everything to try to help the Yankees. He's hitting homers out the wazoo, but he's not chasing homers. How weird is that?
And he made Joe say wazoo.
And he made me say wazoo. He hit 583 too. I mean,
true.
Scooby-Doo-Boo.
Hey, boo-boo.
Hey, boo-boo.
All right.
But no, seriously, it's Aaron Judge, and it's Aaron Judge until it's not.
Exactly.
And that goes for the MVP too, you heard? Chris, real quick, can I just say something about the MVP?
All right.
If Judge cannot win the MVP against Ohtani with a year like this, then nobody can beat Ohtani for MVP ever. Ever. Because
no, it's bullshit. The MVP will be bullshit if he can't win with 60 home runs, almost 130 RBIs, over 300 average, on a first place team, leading the team, carrying them for the better part of the second half, almost all year, playing Gold Glove defense, changing positions because his guy can't play center. You know what I mean?
I think he might have a 10 WAR after this.
He's 9.2 or 9.3 right now, last time I checked.
He's at 9.9.
Wait, excuse me? I just saw 9.2. Two on.
I'm looking at it right here. I'm on Fangraphs.
The Yes Network lied. The Yes Network lied, yo.
I'm looking at it right here. I don't know which one Yes Network's using. I don't know if they're using the one from but on Fangraphs, as of right now, when I'm looking at it, it says he has a 9.9 WAR on Fangraphs.
El Diablo.
You know,
is it like for the season or just like the second half?
No, that's the whole season.
Oh, okay. Hey, there you go. If he can't win, because dudes want to like lash on to, but can Judge pitch? Can Shohei Ohtani play Gold Glove defense? Azaroso, coño.
I don't want to turn it into like, Ohtani is not, Ohtani's a phenomenal player. He is. Don't get me wrong. He is a phenomenal player, and I don't want it to come off as like we're trying to disrespect him, or like I don't know. Well, Chris kind of did, but I don't want to come off as like, hey, I'm trying to like put down what Ohtani's doing, because it is crazy. It is greatness. No, the fact that he's able to do it for a whole year, it is awesome. But Judge is on a historic pace. He's literally leading his team in every freaking offensive category, and not only that, but he's leading the American League as well. So
exactly.
They talked about today that if Judge started in game 54 of the season, right? He and Schwarber, who's number 2 in homers in the majors, would be tied for homers.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Now, I love Shohei. I love what he's doing for the game. Obviously, we never got to see Babe Ruth play except for YouTube videos and Twitter clips, but and movies. But it's dope seeing Shohei Ohtani doing what he's doing. But what makes me tight is the Shohei Ohtani truthers is like, oh no, there's no way that Judge could win the MVP. It's for sure Shohei. That's what pisses me off.
It feels like a disregard or disrespect for what Judge is doing.
But that's what I'm saying. He's having one of the okay, if you want to name him like, he's the best player in the league. Okay, Shohei is the best player in the league. He could throw 101. He could hit balls like 400 feet. That's amazing. He's my number 1 pick in fantasy. My fantasy team name is Crypto Ohtani. You know what I mean? But what Judge is doing, we're probably never going to see that again in our lifetime. You know what I mean?
You can kind of say the same about Ohtani.
But I could see Ohtani next year. He's probably going to do it. But this type of season, 60 home runs plus, like this type of season with Judge, it's not something that just happens like every freaking year. Like I don't think so. I mean, let's see what happens. But it should definitely be Judge. It's a season for the ages. Ohtani's gonna strike out all his, all that, and hit for homers or left and right next year, and we'll see that and we'll love that. He'll probably win MVP next year. This year though, is Judge. My pinstripe strong performer is Oswaldo Cabrera. He is my pinstripe strong.
Is that his first?
Probably his second. He hit 500 in the series. My guy had 5 hits. He had a home run, 2 RBIs. He's playing out there in right field. He had some trouble with a couple plays there, but again,
that's the second from.
Yeah. So what he's been able to do, playing different positions. He even played first in this series, first base. My guy's just laughing, having a good time, and putting the bat on the ball. Now it's time for you trash.
Bro, you're trash, bro. Is them tears, bro? Come on, bro. We gotta get you together, boy.
We gotta get you together, boy.
Montas, you trash, my guy.
Good one. That's a good one.
Montas, you trash, my guy. You couldn't get out the 4th. I know, obviously, the whole shoulder thing when you woke up. It happened when you woke up. It wasn't happening in this game. You gave up 4 runs. You really didn't do much to back up your offense when they gave you a 5-0 lead. Bro, you got to figure it out. You maybe got like 2 starts left, maybe 3, to figure it out here. Because if you want to be on the playoff roster, at least in the first round, you got to figure it out, my guy. And Sevy's in the corner, Herman's in the bullpen, and he could come in and start over you. Get hungry, B. This is the Yankees we're talking about. Who you got, Joe?
Chris, I'm going to echo your same sentiment. I'm actually going to go ahead and pick the same position as you with pitching. However, instead of starting pitching, I'm going to go with the relief core, and I'm going to pick Clay Holmes. Holmes, because of your struggles, you have not been good since like that Pittsburgh series when the Yankees faced against Pitt. Remember when we went up there and it was like super hittable? And then after that, he just hasn't been the same. Pittsburgh's coming back. Maybe you get rectified against them. I don't know. You fix yourself. But the fact of the matter is, we lost the game that we were supposed to. You gave up runs in that game. We lost that game, Bob. Like, we can't count on you for outs. You came in a 6-run lead, and the first thing you do is you give up a double, a booming double, too. Like, people are getting the ball in the air against you. You're falling in love with your slider a lot. Mm-hmm. We need you to get back to that guy that was getting the ball on the floor so much. You know, I don't know what's happening with Holmes. We need that .49 ERA guy. The automatic, 1, 2, 3, 8-pitch, 9-pitch inning, good night the lights, let's go.
Let's go.
We need that back. Because right now the Yankees have a house of straws closing games for them. It's not, right now, the big bad wolf could, huff and puff and blow the house down. And that's what's happening late in these games, Pop. Where we had we literally downgraded. We had a brick house. Where they come in, my man had the whole, he had everything. He had every contraption trying to blow down the house, nothing. Now we got to, shit straws.
Straws, y'all.
And hay is for horses, you heard? Anyway,
oh my God, you a horse?
So you trash, bro.
You trash. Now let's go with...
Bro, you're trash, bro. Is them tears, bro? Come on, bro. You gotta get you together, boy.
You gotta get you together, boy. All right. Unsung hero.
Let's go with unsung hero. You know what? I'm gonna give it a Hicks.
Of the series, they're unsung, but still appreciated. It's the unsung hero of the series.
You're gonna get a sticker because at least you tried.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
It's the unsung hero of the series.
My name is Aaron Hicks.
All right.
And although you don't play me as much as I want you to play me, I'm going to go and bat 400 for the series. Also play some nice defense. He made a nice play today. 5 hits for Aaron Hicks, man. A home run. He picked
5 hits for Aaron Hicks. 5 hits for Aaron Hicks. For the Aaron Hicks. For the Aaron Hicks. How about Josh Donaldson?
Yep. I like that.
How about Josh Donald? We heard your name so much. How you're not getting out of this with no awards? Come on, Pop. The kids want it.
Pop?
Yes, for sure. Donaldson, even though you look at the batting average, you're 250, bro. I feel like it was impactful. He had the 2 homers. He had 4 RBI. He went through for 3 for 12. I felt like he was involved. Great defensive plays. Felt like he was more in tune with what he was doing, not making dumb decisions. So it's good. I'm good. Donaldson tied the game late. He tried to keep the Yankees back in it. Try to, get the team going.
He did,
So shout out to Donaldson, man. I think he needs some love too, bro, because I feel like people want... If Donaldson could get going, man, and we keep saying this, it doesn't take too much for me to buy into Donaldson in the postseason. If Donaldson could get going...
Donaldson, he looked like the type, 2 outs, 2 strikes, and his a 2-run bomb against the Houston Astros.
2-run bomb or like a gap or like a double and shit.
Yeah. And laugh and point at them.
Yeah.
See, but we only like that when you're going good.
Exactly.
If you 0 for your last 16 with 5 strikeouts, grounding into double plays left and right, and you're laughing
saying, throw me fastballs.
and look at them.
And you missing them.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
I don't like that. Let's go with swag champ.
We got for the swag tab guys. Swag tab
You know
guys.
what? I'm gonna give the swag to Higashioka, man. I don't think Higashioka got any love. Maybe a couple, maybe one or two. He love his way. I'm gonna give it to Higashioka. Had a nice 2-run double there. Ended up being a big hit. I mean 2-run single, excuse me. So I'm gonna give him some love there. You know, Trevino, he's down right now, so he's our guy. Who you got?
Rizzo. Come back. Smiles. Good stuff. Looking good hitting the homer. Right behind Judge. Rizzo.
The Rizzy. The Jizzy.
The Rizzo. The Jizza. Old dirty bastard Inspector Dick.
Raekwon.
You got Ghostface
and
Killer.
who is you want to pick to click? Who's your pick to click for the Pirates series?
Pirates series. We have Nestor Cortez, and we have
Sevy is coming back.
Pitcher performer. That's pitcher performer. Pick to click. It's the pick to click. Pick to click. It's the pick to click. Going up.
And pick to click. Solamente hay un hombre que tú puedes coger.
See. Rizzo.
Mañana en Telemundo.
I want to pick Rizzo.
The Don.
Rizzo. The Don
I'm gonna
Dada.
go Judge.
Yeah, because it's Judge until it's not.
It's Judge until it's not. Pitching performer. I'm gonna go with Sevy.
Ooh, okay. I'll go with Nestor.
Yeah, I'll go with
By
Sevy.
default.
And that was awards.
PinstripeStrong awards, guys. Some people were happy, some people were not, but it's only their fault. If you got a negative award, go ahead. Let us know what is your PinstripeStrong awards in the comments.
And the Yankees face the Pirates. Sevy returns. Rizzo and Stanton are going.
Harrison Bader, we're going to get our first look.
Harrison Bader on Tuesday. Hey, man, the Yankees are getting healthy at the right time.
At the right time.
Going on the stretch. What do you want to see in the series, Joe?
I want to see the Yankees straight up manhandle the Pirates, who have nothing left to play for and are just playing out the schedule. Watch out for O'Neal Cruz, because that kid's exciting. And
Cruz, yeah.
He's uno de lo mío. But, yeah. So, go ahead. Do that. And that's what I'm looking out for. The offense, I want the offense to keep clicking. Because I need to feel good about the offense. And the bullpen as well.
I definitely want to see Holmes get a clean ninth or pitch a clean ninth against the Pirates, and maybe that will close the door to all the bad juju and negativity that happened when he faced the Pirates last. I want to see Stanton get it going on offense. I also want to see what Bader does in the outfield. How Sevy looks with, the 65 pitch limit.
Okay.
And keep it going, man. Keep it going. I want to see a sweep.
Great job.
What do you want to see in the Pirates series?
Guys, thank you guys so much.
Any last words, my guy?
Last words are enjoy the off day. There's a Yankee off day tomorrow. I'll probably spend that day streaming Yankees. After I do homework with the kids, because Noah had 2 weeks of homework backed up. Crazy. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. Back to our regularly scheduled program. This week I'm going to try to go to as many games as possible until Judge hits his homer. So, yeah. But guys, like I always say, make sure you guys keep your bitch drives on there. And you gotta stay Pinstripe strong, you heard? Magic numbers at 11. Go Yankees.
Go Yankees.
Recording stopped.
Recording stopped.
We're still live, right?
We're still live. Guys.
What's good, yep.
Thank you, guys. I'm going to chill out. I will be hopping on Twitch later on. I'll hop on Twitch. I got to get some food. Hop on Twitch. We'll play some Call of Duty beta. We'll do some stuff like that. I'll also, I got to watch House of the Dragon. You know, we got to watch that. So at 9 o'clock.
House of the...
Yeah, at 9 o'clock, we got a watch party. So hang around on Twitch if you want to go on there. But guys, thank you guys so much hanging out. Chris has to go out.
I got to go, guys.
Chris has to go out. That's why there's no afterpod. It's been a little while since we had afterpod.
We're going to get it. We're gonna.
Chris, are you doing the thing this Tuesday or no? You're not able to.
I'll tell you tomorrow. I'll be able to tell you tomorrow if I can hop in. Peace out, guys. Love always for sure. Stay pinstripe strong. Have a great off day and peace out, everybody.
I love you times two.
Oh, don't. I love you too.